Welcome to my Zoloft day 99 on the Zoloft and 68 on the Diazepam. You know what, as far as from day one to now, you know what, I'm a lot better. Wow. I mean, my temper, the temper in general is what I can actually really see a difference. Patience, I have way more patience and tolerance. I've really noticed that significantly. So that's the main thing. My attitude has changed. I don't snap like I used to. I sit and rationalize, all my decisions before I just, speak and, speak the wrong thing and, wind up making somebody upset because I spoke my mind when I shouldn't did that. I should have maybe thought about my words before I chose them. So, I like the me now. You know, will this be the same me coming off the medication? I don't know. Am I going to choose to get off the medication right now? No, I'm not. I want to I want to enjoy this experience, before I actually start to taper off the medication because I like this me, and I want to, keep this me while I can, so I'm not ready to, start tapering off the medication because I don't feel like, we all get to a point to where it's like, oh no, I got to take medicine again. Here we go, taking this pill again. I'm not there yet, so since I'm not there yet, I'm going to keep taking it because I like this me. So if in fact somebody's watching this video, I'm sure people out there have taken this medication and has gotten off of it and they like themselves, but they probably got to a point to where they were tired of just taking medication every single day. No, I want to be able to like this me. Me off this medication might not be the same me. I might go back to that person that's just angry, upset, just snapping. I don't want to be that person, So as far as my update, you know, I like this experience. This has been an experience that I've shared with you guys since day one, and 99 videos later, on my Zoloft experience page, it's 100, because I did like the first hour and the first 3 hours, so it was really like 100 videos. But it's been an experience. So anybody who is assuming taking medication, always choose the routes that's not medication first. Don't choose to just take medication as your first alternative. There are other means of getting help besides taking medication. Always choose the better routes first before you actually choose taking medication. I did that. So all that didn't work for me, so that's why I chose to take medication, which in fact has actually helped my life. And I have nothing but, positive things to say about it. Or I would tell you the truth. You know what? This medicine's horrible. I wouldn't take it no more. The only thing that I didn't like about this medication was, I believe in my first month, I couldn't stomach it. My first month, it was like I had something in my stomach that my stomach was like, you just don't like this. I think I gotta just stop taking it. But after the fact, after that month, after it was actually in my system, I was a lot better. I was a lot better, but I was ready to quit after about day 3. But I was told to stick in there. I did a lot of reading, stick in there, hang in there. And that's what I did. So, the me today, I'm all about family. I'm all about, having a better and brighter future, because, not to get off the subject, but, the way this world is headed, we have to think about the future. Where were you 5 years ago to today? Are you in the same position you're in today as you were 5 years ago? Well, that means we have to start doing something different. Not to preach to nobody, but if we don't start to do something different, if we keep doing the same exact thing every single year, the years don't stay the same. Life gets harder. The gas will never go back down to 99 cents a gallon. A loaf of bread will never go back down. A loaf of bread is almost $5 now. So you have to understand, if you keep living your life like you're living today, like you did the last 5 years, if you do that every 5 years, you will wind up at a lower poverty level. If you're middle class now, you keep doing the same thing you're doing today, you will be lower class. There will be no more middle class. It will be either upper class or lower class. So anybody who, don't have a degree, or a good degree that has an actual job they can get into, because if you just have a diploma nowadays, you're not going to find a job. I remember when jobs were everywhere. You could quit a job today and have a new job tomorrow. Well, that's not the case. And is it getting any better? If you want to think on the positive side, yeah, maybe it'll get better. But realistically, is it getting any better? No, it's not. So we have to make a difference in our own lives to understand that if life's not getting any better, then we have to start making different choices and decisions in our own life. Nobody can make a decision for us. Everybody on the outside can tell us what to do and what we need to do about our own lives. But until we change our own lives and have people stop pointing the finger at what we need to do when they don't even change their own life, that's when things will start getting better. But we have to be able to realize that there is a problem, regardless of if it's mental, or not. We have to understand that change is necessary. Any kind of change to better yourself is necessary. If you're on the couch watching Jerry Springer every single day, you're not making nobody but Jerry Springer money. They put these TV shows on for what? What do? What do you get out of a TV show? A waste of time. People ask me, what's your favorite team? What's your favorite sport? I just don't do that. Because if I sit and I spend my time watching these sports, watch a whole season of football, do you know how much time, how much productive time that is wasted that could be used to actually think about, maybe adding an extra income to your household? We have to understand that every minute counts. When we're younger, we think that, I got all the time in the world, but really you don't. Every minute, every hour counts, every day counts. And if we're not productive every single day, by the time we're older, and the older people understand what I'm saying, and that's why they tell us to save, son, save your money, save. Because when we get to their age, it's not about money no more. It's about time. It changes. Now we don't care about time, we want money. But when you're older, you want time, because money don't matter no more. So in your younger years, anybody who's watching this that's younger, save. Because when you're older, you want to enjoy your time. It might be in your last days, but you want to be able to enjoy them. You don't want to be 50, 60, 70 still looking for a job, because times are going to get harder. And that's not some premonition. Those are facts. Times are going to get harder. Not just for me, for you, for everybody. And if you're not at the top, you are at the bottom. And if you're at the bottom, it's going to be harder to get to the top. So please, I took the time out, to express these feelings for a reason. If you're listening to this, please share it with one person. I'm not getting any money out of this video. I'm not doing this for money. I'm doing this for people to understand you have to wake up. A lot of people are asleep. And what I mean by sleep, I'm not talking about the bed with the covers and you dreaming. I'm talking about you wide awake doing the same exact thing every single day, looking for change. It's not going to knock on your door. Yes, 24 hours go by fast. And if you did the same thing yesterday, 24 hours, and you did the same thing today, your life will go by fast and you will wonder what happened. And by the time you wonder what happened, it's too late. Yeah, it's too late. And for those of you who have people who oh no, they'll take care of me. They'll take care of me. What happens when mom's gone? What happens when dad's gone? What happens when uncle or auntie is gone? And it's just you. It's just you by yourself, or it's just you with your kids. Who do you have to go to? You will be the go-to person because it is your life. This is our life. These bodies that we live in is ours. You, one person. Nobody else. The only person who should be concerned with your life is you. Don't depend on nobody else because it's hard for everybody. And it's getting harder for everybody. People are wondering how they're going to pay their bills tomorrow. And then you ask to borrow some money. Those times are gone. Understand that you have to be able to take care of yourself. Because those people who are helping you, it's getting harder for them. And they're not going to be able to help you anymore. So please, if you're listening to this video right here, out of all my videos, this one is most important to me. Because these expressional words that I'm speaking are from the heart. These words that I'm speaking, I wish I could speak to the world. I wish the world could actually see this video. Besides the only, maybe 50 or 60 who will see it. I wish I could get 1 million views for this video. And no money. Because that's how important it is to change society. To change the outlook. To change how people think. TV's not the answer. If you're getting a book, get a book. Read. If you're going to get on the internet, learn something. If you're going to try to get some money, try to start a business. Try to get some kind of opportunity. Jobs are harder to find, but don't rely on a job to be your main source of income. Always try to find some kind of other productive way to get a means of income. But you know what? I'm going to cut it short right there. I really appreciate you guys, seriously, for following me these 99 videos, almost 100 videos. I really appreciate your time, sincerely. I really appreciate your time. Any and everybody who's watching this video, I really appreciate your time. Because you could be doing something else right now, but you watching this video, and I respect time. I respect everybody's time. That's why I don't want to speak words to somebody that is a waste of hearing. You don't want to listen to somebody that's talking to you and it's just a waste. It's like you got nothing out of the conversation. So I really appreciate you guys listening and having me share this information with you. If you can just share this, if you don't even share this video, please share this words. Share what I'm saying to somebody, because somebody needs to hear this. I really thank you, and your time is never wasted. Thank you again. More updates to come.